Hi, it's Mrs. Scarcella again. I wanted to show you a fine motor activity or a few fine motor activities with coins because most people have coins at their house, so it's readily available. I'm going to try to change my camera angle here. Hopefully this will work so you can see me working down here. All right, there we go. We dropped some stuff, but that's okay. Okay, so finding a flat surface for your student to be working on. I just have everyday coins, quarter, nickel, dime, and a penny. So one activity just super easy is to go from heads to tails. So right now they're all on heads and working on tails, okay? So just flipping them is a great activity to do. And we're working on just those two fingers. I know I often promote three fingers, but if we can get just those two, those provide a lot of dexterity for zippering, buttoning, and tying shoes. So we want to strengthen those two fingers working together so those fine motor skills carry over into those ADL skills that we're looking at. What we don't want the kiddos to do is to drag it to the edge and then to flip it. Okay, because that's super easy. We want them to really try to work on that tip to tip pinch. Okay, also using coins, another fun activity to try to get them to do is to pick up a coin and stack them. So that's using, again, those two fingers, but it's actually a little bit harder and using more strength to be able to pick them up and put them on. Now I have a piece of paper just over top of my keyboard, and I kind of like that because it does give it a little bit of variance, so you can kind of almost push down on the surface if you're having any problems picking something up. If you don't want your kiddo working on your keyboard, something like putting just down a bath tile and then putting the paper on top, it just gives it that little bit of cushion so they can push down as they're trying to pick something up. Another fun activity to do with coins is teaching them how to flick. So you might want to draw, you know, maybe a hockey goal or a soccer goal, depending on what your kiddo's into, at the end of the paper. And they're trying to flick, again, using just those two fingers. Now, somebody is going to try to flick like this. They're going to stabilize their fingers out here, and that might be somewhere to start. But what I would like to see, again, is pulling those fingers into the palm and flicking just with those two fingers. And asking them to try to hit the goal without going over or under will help them start working on how hard do I need to flick it? How soft do I need to flick it? Another thing to work on for using money or using change is a big word called translation. So when we have a bunch of change sitting down here, we know that our kids can pick them up one at a time and maybe transfer them into a little bank or a little pile. What I like to see them be able to do is pick up a coin, pull it into their palm, hold that there while they go back and get another coin into the palm, pick it up, pull it into the palm, pick it up, into the palm. Now remember, kiddos with smaller hands might only be able to do 2 or 3 coins. Kiddos with bigger hands, such as mine, might be able to do 3 or 4 coins. Once they have it in their palm, I love to see them work on pulling it out to their fingertips to put it back out. And again, if your kiddo is struggling, just start with 1 coin. Just start with 1 coin, pick it up, even flip their hand over so they can kind of use gravity to help them drop it into that palm. Okay? And those are some fine motor exercises to work on at home.